We're in Tampa today, Tampa, Florida, at Tampa Exec, and we have two aviators. Your name is
Dwayne Morton.
Dwayne Morton and
Elvis Ramon.
Albus Ramon.
Elvis, like the king.
Elvis.
Like the king.
Okay.
Ramon, the last name.
All right. And these are two 337 guys. And what makes them interesting is that they've been a long time 337 guys, and I wanted to introduce them to you guys. So first, with Albert, tell me about your background in aviation.
I have been in the aviation industry since 1954, and I've been flying ever since. I've owned multiple airplanes over the years. Worked my way up to an ATP a few years back, and CFI and multi-engine CFI, and enjoy aviation. I hope there's still a few more years for me.
Outstanding.
I'm 91 years old, and
91.
Yes, he's 91. Can you believe it?
Holy smokes.
I think there's an end coming somewhere out there, and I hope it's not too soon.
It's not too soon. You're looking great and you're getting around great. That's a wonderful thing.
Yep. I'll drink to that.
And oh, by the way, Albert trained
Elvis.
Elvis.
Yes.
And Elvis, how long have you been flying?
Oh, God, probably, well, on and off. I worked in electrical engineering in New Jersey, and I had some friends that have planes. So I flew with them probably around 1990, stuff like that. But I got serious about this maybe 7 or 8 years ago when I got my ratings,
Okay.
my single engine and then the multi-rating. And I bought a 337 because of the safety reason, If you lose an engine, you have the other one, and you're on guard. So.
And what made you fall in love with the 337? You were talking about the redundancy issue. How is that preferred by you?
To me, it's an amazing thing because you can lose an engine on takeoff and you still probably climb 100, 200 feet per minute. If you have both engines, you're climbing at 700, 800 feet per minute. I have an experience that most pilots don't have. When I was getting my initial license, I had 40 something hours and I was doing my cross country, and I had a catastrophic engine failure
Oh,
on
my
a
goodness.
172. So since then, I've always said I need to have two engines on that aircraft. And, this is not the fastest aircraft you can buy. Obviously, a 310, like what you own, is a lot nicer and faster. But the redundancy on this one is you lose an engine, nothing happens. You keep on flying, you just slow down a lot, basically.
And in that 172, you wound up putting that in a field. Is that
Yes, I put it on a field 3 miles away from Inverness, basically. I
correct?
dirtied the wheels. That was about it. But yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm glad it had a good outcome.
Yes.
And now tell me about this 337 that you're standing in front of.
Well, this is a 1976 337 with IO 360s, Continental, 210 horsepower each of them, retractable landing gear. Basically, what else can I tell you about it?
The retractable landing gear, is that electric or hydraulic?
They're electric.
Electric?
Yes, and the flaps are electric as well, so you don't have to be pulling levers.
Uh-huh.
You can actually do manual in case you lose power, which I've done a few times in practice with Dwayne. And it's tricky. It gets tricky, I guess. You have to be pumping that thing for 50 times, but you get the landing gear down.
And that's the same in the 310 as 47 times to
Yeah,
get it done.
yeah, about the same. Yes, correct. So that's basically it. I mean, what else can I tell you? This one has 150 gallons, so it has a standard range. We've flown all the way from here to Indianapolis, I forget the airport in Indianapolis, but it was in Seymour, Indiana.
Uh-huh.
I had a property there I had to go see. So we flown it straight there and straight back, basically, with
So-
one full tank, 3 guys in it.
150 gallons. And
148 usable, right? You have 2 gallons, you don't count for.
in cruise, what are you burning?
You're burning when you're in altitude, like 11, 12,000 feet, you're burning probably 6 on either side, so 12, which is great
Yeah.
for this aircraft,
And you got 150 gallons. That's way more than your bladder can
Yeah, more, yes, that's what Dwayne has always said to me. This plane, you have to go to the bathroom before you can actually, put it down. You need to put it down. So yeah, basically yes.
So 150 gallons, and if you fill it with 150, how much can you load it with that after that?
Oh, look at this. This is
This
amazing.
is interesting. We got a bird that's in the bird.
And he flew in there and he has something on his mouth.
He got
Okay,
confused.
maybe we'll move this way so you get
Hopefully he'll
so
fly.
you get out of there. Hold on.
Fly
I
out.
want to get go.
There he goes.
Okay, so the bird left.
Oh,
Okay.
he's being chased.
I never
That's what it is.
Before.
What's he-
There's another mockingbird that's chasing him. That one.
Yeah.
Holy smokes!
Strange.
It is.
Anyhow, so that's another experience I never had.
Okay, first time a bird and a bird.
Yeah.
We were talking about useful load. So you got 150 gallons. How much can you load it with after that?
337s are tricky on that aspect. If you have full tanks, you cannot put a lot of people in it.
Mhm.
The useful load, I think it's like with empty tanks. You remember what is
I
the
do
useful
not
load?
know. I couldn't. give
I
you
kind
a
of forget, but you could probably have 2 guys on board.
Two guys
180
with
pounds.
150 gallons, and
Yeah.
then some luggage after that.
Yeah. I know that the takeoff weight is 3640, and the landing weight is like 34 or something.
Uh-huh.
So you have to burn
Yeah.
a certain amount of fuel before you can put it out. But yes,
If you're gonna fill it up like
if
that.
you're gonna fill it up like that, yeah.
Yeah. And as far as the engines, they're IO360s. They're fuel injected,
Yes, correct. Continental IO360s.
so they are long time, well known, easy to get serviced.
Yes.
And for this airplane, how long have you had this one?
This one I had it. I think it's like 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
And what's the most interesting thing that you've had happen with this airplane, if anything? This is between maintenance, between flights, between
Nothing
travel
really,
or-
believe it or not, this aircraft has served me very well. The engine had low hours when I bought them. They were redone by Continental. And really, besides the oil changes and that sort of thing, that's, in the annuals, which I like to be involved in them, be there, even though you cannot do nothing, but just to watch, when they strip it apart and everything. We really haven't done much to it, I think the regulators were changed. It has different type of regulators that they did in the past.
Mhm.
And that was the first thing we did when we purchased it. And I think after that, that's about it. I mean,
And Elvis loves these things so much that he bought another one.
yes. And I will show you that one in a little bit. That one is a Riley Skyrocket. Now that's a different animal. That has
It is a
IO520s,
totally,
310 horsepower, pressurized. That is
and that'll
really
get
a
him.
rocket. 2,500 feet per minute climb.
Yeah.
It moves. It moves. It burns a lot more fuel than this one. That's for sure.
Yeah. So you're basically you're up around 30 gallons an hour, I guess.
Yeah, on that one, yeah, it's gonna be probably 10. On altitude, you probably could climb all the way to 20,000 feet. So, you could probably burn. To be honest with you, I haven't gone there yet because I had some issues when I bought it, and I've been trying to get everything corrected on that aircraft. But we'll probably be able to burn 10 or 12 gallons
I would think so.
Per engine.
per engine.
Yeah. So 24.
Yeah, 24.
Total, so?
Yeah, total. So,
And for that, what's the cruise speed on that one?
oh, that one you could probably do almost 200 knots. We flew it from Texas here, right? A couple months ago, and we were doing 200 knots.
You see, it makes him smile. It makes him smile when he thinks about it.
Yeah. This one, you do 150 knots, 145, 150. That one is probably 50 knots faster. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for showing us your bird today. We're going to show some more details. But again, and this bird is for sale. So
Yes.
you can look on controller, you can find this bird, and you can give him a call, and you can make a good deal on it.
Thank you.